Hi, this is Ilya from Bitskout, and in this video I wanted to show you how we actually can detect a document type. So I will reuse the same example that I did for demonstrating the functionality about the shipping documentation. So first thing that I need to explain is that we are going to use the trick to detect which type of document we are looking at without knowing the file name. And this trick is detecting kind of like unique text that exists in the document. So in this case, let's have a look at this example. This is a bill of lading. And the difference between bill of lading and invoice that we have a text bill of lading in the file is what itself. If we look at, for example, here, just a commercial invoice, you don't see here a bill of lading. So that's the trick we're gonna use. So it doesn't work for general document detection system. We know in this scenario, we know that we are receiving shipping documentation, so there is a limited number of things that can appear in this board, and that's important to control. Now, what we're gonna do is we will go to Bitskout and create a new data extraction model. Okay, and we will call it detect shipping document type. And this model will use and extract data from documents type of functionality. And let's just load the first document that I found. Okay, in this case it is bill of lading. Because what we want to do, we want to select a sufficiently big chunk of the document to extract. Let's call it doc type, and then so we want to extract, like, let's say half of the document. So all this text will be captured, and then we're gonna filter. If there is bill of lading, then that's the bill of lading. If we have invoice, the text invoice there, then it's invoice. Something else, something else. So this is the simple trick we're gonna use. Okay. So now as we selected the area, no changes here required. The next thing that we need to do is to create an output. And for that example, we're gonna be creating a special output called label output. So the label output will call the detect doc type labels. Okay, and now we need to select the model. In this case, we're gonna be use a model that we have created, this one. Now we need to select the project because the labels are mapped per board, and in this case we're gonna use label mapping tests. Okay, so now this is the doc type, this is the region that we extract, and now we need to put some values. Okay, so if contains bill of lading, then change the column type to bill of lading. And if contains insurance, apply, let's select insurance. If contains origin, okay, and if it detects dangerous, let's select the dangerous goods certificate. Okay, so this is what we selected, and now we need to wrap this into a workflow. Okay, now let's call it shipping doc type detector. We're analyzing a document, then we need to select an AI model. In this case is this one, and it will automatically allow us to select its only label output. So now we have our workflow ready. Let's run it. So I need to change there. That one. Okay. And now let's run it. So let's run our test. Let's let's just do it like that. And let's see what the system will detect. So once the Bitskout extracts the big chunk of text, analyzes it, checks what type of keyword we have there, and then assigns accordingly. So now the next step that we also did in this case, where we use the same principle, is that if, for example, you've detected that this is a bill of lading, we had an automation that moved it to a bill of lading board. In this board, we have a little bit of different of setup. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to extract the information about the bill of lading. In this case, you also want to detect, because there are different types of templates that are used for bill of lading, you want to detect the vendor. In this case, it can be STS, MyErs, DHL, FedEx, or any other vendor. So you practically do the same thing. You create an AI model where you select part of the text, and then once you detect if it's FedEx or STS, you trigger a different data extraction just for that template. So let me show you as an example. Okay, so we have an STS, and what happens is we extract the information from STS bill of lading template. It means that first we need to detect what bill of lading type of we're looking at. If it's STS, that's the workflow we want to use. And this way you can build a sequential set of document detection types, and then finally extract the data or everything automatically. I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact us. Thanks a lot.